Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your weekly forecast for December 1st through 7th of 2025. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this energy. I send you lots of love and light, and I remind you this is a collective reading. That means it's for all sun, moon, and rising signs. If you'd like to have your own personal reading, please visit royalmystic.com or scan the QR code in the top left corner, and I'll be more than happy to do a reading with you as soon as you schedule your appointment. So as we move forward in this energy, let's crank up our relentless optimism and our positiveness using the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and our power of intention to focus and create our best possible lives now. So here we go in the energy. Okay. We've got the Hanged Man and the Tower. Now, the Hanged Man, as you notice, is not hanging by his neck. He has put himself in this position. He has strung himself up by one foot there so that he can see things from a different angle. Sometimes we have to look at things from a different perspective or even the bigger picture. So whatever this tower is doing here is clearing out something, whether it's releasing you from something you've been trapped in or bringing something that's been blocking you down to the ground. It's the universe doing it. So you just have to be still and let it clear the way for you. And that's really how this is going. So let yourself move through all changes with a different perspective and don't take it personal because the universe is just trying to help. So let's see what else we have as we move forward in this beautiful week. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light. Divine Spirit, yes, you will come out of this very nicely if you don't try to control it. This is where we have to connect to Source and trust the universe. And I say when this card shows up, surrender, allow, and receive. Surrender your resistance. Allow the universe to bring in the form that's best possible for you. It may be different than what you think it is. And so allow however it shows up and then receive it when it does. Don't reject it because it looks a little different than what you thought or what you expected. The universe has its own way of doing things, and just because we think it should be a certain way doesn't mean it should. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods, and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all beautiful sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday's energy. With a very nice underlier, this is the World card. This is success. It means upgrade, promotion, being brought to a higher frequency, higher vibration, and it is success. Feeling empowered. It is absolutely beautiful. It looks like the top of a trophy for good reason. So let's have this beautiful step through the vortex into the victory. Yes, yes, and yes. Now, for our clarifiers, we will begin with, very much the welcome wagon. So whatever this higher frequency promotion energy is attached to being given the approval, granted admission, permission, entrance, whatever you have applied for. Usually it has to be something applied for. It can also be a government agency or entity or a large conglomerate that has its own kind of ecosystem, like a hospital or a school system, university system, that kind of thing. So this is the keys to the kingdom, and it's the Taurus Major Arcana. So as we move into this new week of December, the very first week of the month, we allow ourselves to have all the blessings that Divine has for us. And we receive and receive and receive and allow and surrender. Allow ourselves to be in the energy of this. And there's the last time. So we got the Aries Major Arcana, the Emperor. This is a very strong energy for Monday, so we like that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend energy, Saturday, Sunday with the underlier. Oh, very nice. This is the Justice card, Libra Major Arcana. It means right decisions being made by you and for you. So anything that you're waiting for a decision on, this card will bring the right outcome or the best outcome for you. So that's very nice. And we move up into our little supporting energies. We have trust. This is the energy of understanding that the universe is conspiring in your favor. You got your angels and archangels helping you at all times. And you have to trust the process and trust that you are being guided and assisted. I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. This is absolutely true. You have the keys to the whole thing in your own hand. You are the one who is creating your experiences, whether you believe it or not. You're either creating, and by non-creation, you also are allowing whatever just kind of moves you. So that's why we want to be in a place of being intentional with our thoughts and our actions so that you can move mountains if you need to. So very beautiful energy. We trust the universe. I've been saying that for a hot minute here, and we also have to have patience, because if we're going to trust the universe, then we know it's got our best possible outcome, and we want to have patience to allow that to come into form. But while we're being patient, we don't have to sit and twiddle our thumbs. I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. So even if I can't make a move, I'm researching when it's time what move I'm going to make. I do that a lot. So just understand that this is part of what you have to do, is preparation in lieu of action. Sometimes we just have to be in a place where we've studied up on what our options are for next steps, and however it unfolds, then we end up having that knowledge is already there, so we can take the step immediately. So just remember, actively moving energy or planning is still part of moving towards your goal. Even if you can't make the decision or take the action right now, you've at least done some planning, so you kind of know what you want to do. You can know what your options are. That's the most important thing. And spirit quartz, don't forget to enjoy some music. This is some beautiful energy. Spirit quartz allows you to, they're tiny little baby things. I have one right here. This is as close as I have to it. It may not be a spirit quartz, but it works for me. We're going to call it that. See the tiny little crystals? They are so teeny tiny. And that's what this is. If you look at that, you can see they're very tiny. Now, this is the outer side. Like if I busted this more open, you'd be able to see this more. But this is a more formed geode than what that is. So very beautiful energy. And we will take it, because I don't care who you are. If the right music is on, it changes your whole vibration. And you can bring yourself into a place of joy just by singing and dancing in your own living room. I do it all the time. And Jack and the cat both participate. Jack and Obi, Obsidian, they know when the music's on, get out of the way, because Mom's going to be doing a jig in the living room. So we have our beautiful energy of our sacred geometry activations. And we start with authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Authority doesn't mean you have to crush another person, or that you give authority to someone else. You don't have to have them like control you. Authority is not about control. It's about being the one who can orchestrate all the pieces in the best possible way, right? In the path of being, wanting the highest good for all involved, whether you're the one in authority for a situation or something that you're creating. But you can also understand you have authority over what you experience. That's the real thing, is to understand that you have that ability. It is yours. The authority is yours, and just don't give it away to other people or other circumstances. That's why you hold on to your joy and don't let somebody else come in and rip that apart for you. So let's get into Monday. Let's see what Monday's got going. the Emperor showed up and action. So yes, we love that. The Emperor is the Aries major arcana. It's also the masculine of the universe itself. When I say the masculine of the universe, I mean it is fully activated. It has already established its own flow, and that means what if it's a company or a person, it is the energy of someone who's very mature or a company that's well established, and you can now take the action needed to be able to move in that energy. Also, reminding you that you are able to create and be in this beautiful energy from what you want to develop without having any fear of being stuck, because that's a very fast moving energy, and it's saying the universe has your back. Let's go. That's really what those two cards mean together. And Tuesday's energy, we have the Ten of Cups and the Death card, Scorpio major arcana. So this is really nice because you have the Death card, which is purging, clearing, purifying, releasing, and allowing all negativity and toxic energy to be cleared, wiping the slate clean with a fresh new start. That new start puts you in the energy of the Ten of Cups, which means you're in alignment with your best possible outcome or your best possible life now. All things are aligning for your highest good. The Ten of Cups is the culmination of all peace, happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity, healing, love, every good thing, every good thing. So yes, we love that energy. Clearing the way from that Death card into the Ten of Cups energy. It's absolutely spectacular. Ooh, and we have now Wednesday's energy is kind of supercalifragilistic because we have the Empress and the Magician. So the Empress is the feminine of the universe, and as you see, she has a hollow little framework there, which is the framework to help you build your new thing, because she's all about new beginnings. And so she's helping to support you and show you the way. And then there's where you have to bring your magical energy of creation, the magician, the master manifester, into the room or into the situation. As you now have the support you need and the guidance you need, you are free and clear to create whatever you are capable of creating. That means whatever you can believe in. So yes, we love that. So we've got the masculine energy here of something ready for action. And then when you move into the energy of taking that action, it puts you in a place where new things start to unfold, which is the hope, right? Whenever we're doing something, we want it to continue to grow. And Thursday's energy, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Rods. Now, this is a progression, a 3 to a 4. The Three of Pentacles is reminding you, don't take any shortcuts. Don't cut any corners, because you're only shortening yourself if you do that, because what you're putting in, you're going to get 200% of back, okay? So when you put in 100%, you get 200. If you put in 50, you only get 100, right? You're only going to get double what you put in. So don't short it. There's the energy of stepping through the doorway of the future. The threshold is open. It means secure, because it's a 4, very secure energy of good communication and solid foundation as you step into this energy. And for some people, it might be nuptials. That can be something. Some people might be getting into that little doorway of stating their vows. And then we have Friday's energy, which is spectacular because that looks like a new job for somebody. It is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, which is abundance, and the Ace of Rods, which is something taking root and flourishing. So this Queen of Pentacles has this golden pillar encrusted with emeralds and money in hand. So that's very stable. It's also Earth sign Queen. So Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo major arcana coming in with the action that started at the beginning of the week. Now here it is, well established. So, yes. And last but not least, oh wow, look at that. We have a 5 and a 6. The 5 of Cups to the 6 of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups is reminding you, you can't sit and have a pity party if you want to get moving and into your abundance. We want to move forward. We can't sit there and tell the story of woe over and over. Yes, it happened to you. We can't change that. And yes, it was terrible, but you can release it and move forward into something different. This isn't the only event in your life. There are many more things to come and lots of things that are much, much better. So let's don't spend all our time focused on what went wrong. Let's focus on what new energy is coming in, because you've got an abundance. This is why I'm telling you, you want to turn yourself around and go forward, because that is a windfall energy of the Six of Pentacles, which means something comes in for more money than you'd hoped or better than you'd hoped, and it doesn't carry any debt. We like this. So let go of the pity party and receive the new abundance that's trying to come in for you. So that is the week at a glance, and I hope you all enjoy your beautiful first week of December, and all of you have a very safe and happy Thanksgiving. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Namaste, my friends.